Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Crimson Skies. So I found out today that apparently in this pack, mobs can jump over fences with carpet on top. Because I just got these 2 cows and the 2 chickens to spawn here. I made a new spawn area. And then I saw a chicken out here first, which then ran in again, and then I saw a cow hop it by itself, which is a real bummer. Because with the Better with Mods mod, these animals are like supercharged. Look at this. Look at how much they're running around and how fast. So it's really hard to make an entrance to this place that is somewhat safe. So when I come in, nothing else will just run out, right? But I'm gonna leave this one. Oh, no, hang it on the wall. Don't throw it away. Hang this on the wall here for now, so in case they get out, I can come back in here. So I made a bigger spawning area because I wanted feathers, okay? I need a feather for making the rune of air, right here. I need another feather, and it's just no future just waiting for jockeys over here to spawn. And then I also got cows. I killed the sheeps and the pigs because I don't really have any use for them. And if we get new ones, then maybe we'll breed them or something. But also, with Better with Mods is, these guys don't just lay eggs by themselves or something. Oh, I just recently fed them, so they're not eating. Oh. Huh. Why did you just... This guy just ate it. You guys saw that, right? When I right-clicked them earlier, they didn't do anything, and now I got an egg, so I'm hoping that maybe I get one to hatch. Let's see. No, I just get a raw egg right here, which we can cook up and eat. Can I feed you? Did you eat it? No. How about you again? No, they don't want to. Okay. And let's go ahead and feed the cows and see if they are going to breed, make us a baby. I don't really need cows. I just wanted to see if they can actually be bred here or not. Yes, okay, we got a baby. But what I want to do is, I want to get myself a bucket of milk. I really would like to be able to breed this chicken again. I want another chicken, so I can kill one of them and get a feather. Alright, I'll have to come back in a couple minutes to try this again. So I prepared a bunch of stuff here between episodes. Not too much, just a lot of grind work. And over here, I got all the stuff ready that I can make to make the runes, okay? The rune of water, I have everything there. By the way, notice that the fishing rod is not normal recipe. You need an iron nugget. I got this stuff for the runes of fire. Rune of earth, all I'm missing is a mushroom, which I'll talk to you guys in a second about. And then here, I just need another feather. The carpet is there already, the other 2 in my inventory. And this is gonna be for the rune of mana, right? So we got everything ready but the feather and the mushroom. Now the mushroom is a whole different ballgame. I do not know how to get a mushroom. I looked through the mod pack, and then I even went to the wiki and everything, and then I think I made a giant mess that we're gonna tackle here in a second. I made a dark room underneath because I could not find out if in the darkness, possibly mushrooms just spawn. I doubt that they do, but I gave it a test anyway. Everything I found... Where did you come from? What is happening? That can't be a dark spot up here. How did you get out? I've never had anything escape here. What? I don't know what is going on here. This is the first time I ever had anything come out of the mob farm. Weird. Anyways, let's not waste any time on that. Mushrooms, yes. So I made a dark room, and I couldn't find any information. On the wiki, it just said mushrooms grow in light level below 12. Okay? It doesn't say that you need to plant one manually, but all the mob farms all the mushroom farms that I've ever built, right, they were in... I had a mushroom, and then I planted it. All I need is one mushroom, and I cannot figure out how to get a mushroom. Oh, I don't need that. I can just go here to the rune of earth and click on here. And there's nothing in here besides the void botanic miner. And I think if I get mycelium, I might be able to get them. Because if I can get a mycelium, let me show you guys right here. Mycelium, when I do the usage on this, and we put that in There was a way right here in the industrial centrifuge. Then I would get mushrooms out of that. But that is way down the line, right? And in order to get mycelium, the way I can do it is by using the moistener, right? If I put in moldy meat and moldy wheat, and I think a dirt or something, that then will create me mycelium eventually. I've done that before in other packs to get mycelium. But so I have no idea how to get a mushroom. I looked through all the information that I could find. You know what? We're gonna cook up this egg. I think there's not really anything you can do besides we could make raw scrambled eggs. They give us protein and dairy. Okay, why don't we do that? And then we'll cook those up. Because I was actually gonna make cocoa beans here. I can make those as well. Okay, I get my bucket back. I was a little bit worried about that. Let's put that in here. Because if you check here on the usage of milk, what's pretty good looks like is making these chocolate bars here. They give you 1.3% dairy. And all it takes is a bucket of milk and some cocoa beans. And cocoa beans, of course, we can get from the mana pool. If we drop in pumpkin seeds, and pumpkin seeds we also get from melon seeds, and melon seeds we get from beetroot, and those we get from carrots. So I can get that, and I can also get a jungle with saplings, so we can start growing those. And I'm gonna do that in a... Well, let's just do that. Nah, I'll do that later. It's really not that important. Okay, so the other thing I did between episodes, like I said, I made this water wheel here. It just needed 1 steel and these 4 things here. What are they called? Segments. So we got that ready as well, and that completed that quest. I just put it there so I can show you guys. And today I want to work on this right here, the Soulforged stuff. And I wanted to work on these runes, because getting a dirt stick and a cobble stick would be cool. Speaking of cobble, I'm going to show you guys something else I made. I made a second, or actually our third now, containment chalice right there. And I put both of them... That sound just scared me. I put them both right here. One with lava and the other one with water. I gave them both 16 buckets, right? Right there. And this lava has a little bit over 14 buckets left, and this one a little bit over, almost 13. And I was looking to disable them somehow. So I put a lever here in the middle, and they stopped. But it was not because of the redstone signal, but if there's a block between them, if this block apparently is filled, it doesn't continue making it. So let's remove that so you guys can see that in action. You guys see it made a cobble. And it goes pretty quickly. Usually when it takes longer, there you go, cobble. This was a smooth stone and so on. And check out all the stuff I've gotten from here. This, I'm gonna have to take this out real quick so I can show you better, because every time an item goes in here, this starts tripping for some reason. I don't know why. But look at that. I got a bunch of smooth stone and even over a stack of obsidian from this, which is really cool, right? And cobble, I used a bunch already. There was more, like at least 3 more stacks I've gotten so far. Because, did I not just eat something? Like, a second ago. Oh no, I put this away again because I'm waiting for the cooked scrambled eggs. Let's have those. Good. So now our dairy is going up as well, and I'm just going to keep this on me for now. The cobble I needed for down here, because like I said, I wanted to give it a try anyway, so I made this big dark room in there. And if you check the map, there's a bunch of red things here now. I believe there's spiders and baby skeletons in here. You guys can see them. Now the spiders are no problem, they cannot get to me. I'm a little bit worried about the baby skeletons. But you know what? I don't think it works anyway, so I'm gonna just put some light in here. And get back to the door because these guys are bananas. Look at this, look at this. Look at this. Just run off the edge, yes. They are on crack, if I've ever seen any. Nope, I'm getting out of here. You guys see the speed on these knuckleheads? Really? You can climb ladders. I'm about to die. You can climb ladders and shoot me through a closed trapdoor. That's not fair. How are we doing in here? Ah, we got another chicken. And an egg. Alright, let's go in here and get those first. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but that's just the way I've been playing here because there's so many things to wait for. Okay, I kind of want to leave the... Let's leave the white and the black chicken. Let's... Oh, there's 2 more. Let's kill this one. And we got 2 feathers. Yes, very good. And you know what? And we got another one. Perfect. Okay, I guess this is actually not too bad here. And I'm just gonna hope that this little guy here is gonna fall off the edge and whatnot, and then the light will slow down the spawning. But I checked a couple of times in there, and I've never gotten a mushroom. So like I said, I doubted it to begin with, but I wanted to give it a good test. What did I do? Okay, let's just put this in here so I don't need to worry about that. And this one goes right there. So now all I need is the mushroom, and we can finish that quest as well. Right? And I already ate the scrambled egg. Let's go ahead and eat more so we heal up. So, but in order to make this Soulforged steel today, we have a little bit of processing to do here. I need 56 of this netherrack. And there's the other one. Okay. And I also need 7 more soul urns. I have 4 in here, but I don't want to use them in case I need something, you know, quick. So we're gonna get started with this. We're gonna put this in the millstone, so this is gonna make us this horrible noise. And I'm gonna make 7 more of these urns in a second. Let me just get out of here so you guys don't hear that. Because to make the Soulforged stuff here, we need a stoked crucible with a coal dust, which I actually made charcoal over here in the squeezer, and then ore dictionary up there in the drawer like we did before. Iron, 7 soul urns, and the soul flux. And the soul flux we get from a stoked cauldron, so I want to do that first from ender slag. And ender slag we get from a endstone in a kiln, and the endstone I think is sandstone in the starlight transmutation. Yes. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Hello? What is happening here? Let's go ahead and get this going. So let's just get 8. I only need 7, but I make everything in 8s, right? And let's put this around here. So we get our first endstone, and then I'm gonna check in a second. I just want to put this down. A little bit crazy how much food you need to heal back up. I think that's a little bit overkill. Oh man. You know what? I should really look into a... Do we have that sound muffler? 1 wool. We're making a sound muffler right now because this is annoying. Let's get 8 of them in a piece of redstone. Give it to me. Alright, and then 1 wool. Oh my god, I can't wait for this noise to be gone. Alright. Now I cannot put this around. Let's put it right here. Oh, yes, good. By the way, these stairs right here, I just put so I can drop stuff into here easier. And I had wooden stairs over here, and they actually caught on fire. Okay, so these bellows down here do turn things on fire. Okay, I'm totally getting sidetracked here. Let's get these out of here. But I only need 7. I'm gonna put the other 8 away for now. And I don't need you either anymore. And you. Okay, so we can make the endstone is already done. Let's go ahead and throw that in the kiln. And there's another thing I wanted to show you in the kiln. And first, we're also going to complete a quest here real quick. All right, do I have all 8? Yes. And that is this right here. We're gonna make ourselves, let's just show you this right here. We need the engineering's work table or workbench. We need the crafting components blueprint and the metal press mold. So let's go ahead and get the engineer's workbench. All right, let's start detecting this. Then here we need to make a steel plate first. That is done, and we'll put that in here, and that is gonna make us the metal press molds. And then the last one over here, it should be the crafting components: copper, aluminum, and iron ingot. And aluminum, I only had 1 ingot, and then I stumbled across something that only works for a few special ingots, apparently. Do we get anything for that? We get 6 mechanical components. Nice. Okay, and nothing opened up. So maybe when we do this, something else will open up. And that's why I left it here. When you check out, there's a bauxite ore. And when you put that directly into the kiln, you guys are going to see, this actually turns into an aluminum ingot. And bam. And it is right there. Isn't that cool? That's pretty nifty, but there isn't many ores that we can do that with. Okay, so what did we need to do here with the we just put that into the kiln itself. Okay, so I need... Come on. 7 of them. Let's see. Okay, so that works. So I'm going to craft 7 of these up, and then I'm going to make 7 of the soul urns once all the... Ooh, we got something else. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. A white cobble. Which we can turn into white stone. Okay, and white stone. There's a nice little block here. Pretty good looking. Okay, but I'm not going to worry about that. So let's put that in here. And yes, and I have to work on getting the clay going here. Yes, but first we're actually going to take this. Why don't we put the engineer's workbench here next to this workbench? And then we have these two, and we'll hang them on the wall right here. So we can make whatever we need to make with that later. And I am going to just go ahead and make a bunch more urns, cook up all the rest of this end stone, wait for the soul sand, fill the urns, and so on. And now, before we do that, sorry, one more thing. I wanted to make sure that I understand the rest of this. So this ender slag, we just put into the stoked cauldron, and that makes us brimstone and the stone flux. So that's what I'm going to do here. I guess we can do that at the same time. Put that in here, and it works. Yes. So, you guys see all the steps, and I'll be back when all this is done. Okay, so hopefully I can get this out. Did you pick it up for me? Yes, it did. Okay. And now we can place this as crucible right here. I've not used this before. And we need to turn this back on. There's 2 of these poison thingies down there now. They just don't want to go away or despawn, apparently. And if we put these 4 in here now, right? That's the recipe that we're supposed to do. Yeah, I got them all 4 in here. Oh, check it out. We get the urn back. Ah, cool. Alright, so hopefully this is gonna work out just fine. And I did not check, by the way, right here. Soul urn, and then once we got the first Soulforged, this should turn in, and then the Soulforged steel anvil. And that's pretty much a different size crafting table, from what I understand. If we take a look at this here, when we do usage on this, you guys see there is a bunch of different things that we can craft here. A buddy block, a block dispenser, detector block, and different armor as well. But, excuse me, let's see here, tools. What is this probably going to be for? Holy shnikes. Okay, we can make a chopping block. Chainmail. This right here, I bet you we're gonna need a lot of Soulforged steel gears. An iron wall. Steel gearbox. Wow. Wow, that is very expensive. That is a lot of work making that stuff. There we go. We got our Soulforged steel. So this should now... I already clicked on there. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. I'm gonna wait the other ones out, and then we'll make this anvil and see where that takes us. I just walked in here, and I picked up 2 feathers. So apparently these guys are shedding feathers. So I don't even need to kill them anymore, which is good. And I'm gonna still have to make all those cocoa beans and stuff. But I just wanted to point out that you actually don't need to kill them. They just give it to you. And we got all 7 of these Soulforged steel. And I just wanted to make sure that it actually took it. And I think it's just like that. Yes. So here we go. We're making our Soulforged steel hammer. Or anvil. Sorry, not hammer. And I'm getting 16 of them. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. We're gonna need a lot of those. There we go. It finally opened up. Very cute. Automatic bellow. Spring action bellow. Somebody mentioned that in the comments. That I could make that. And then I don't need the redstone pulse for them. They just automatically do that apparently. And rotating steel. Can sustain more kinetic energy, and you can connect more than 3 steel axles. I don't think I need to make them, that's fine, but I don't think I'm gonna make any use of those. Automatic block breaking. With the Soulforged anvil, you can now make a refined hacksaw, which will allow you to cut stone and other similar materials into smaller pieces. With these pieces, you can make comparators, repeaters, and other blocks used for complex redstone circle. What? Are you kidding me? Don't know. I don't want to delete that just yet. Comparator. Is there a different recipe for those? I'm not sure if this recipe is supposed to be in here. I'm gonna say probably not. I'm guessing that that will disappear. And then I do not know what the difference is between these two recipes here. They look identical to me. Stone siding. Stone siding. Nah, those are the same. Okay, cool. So that's probably then what we need to work on as well. And it's probably going to explain to us how to do that. And then over here, faster windmill. And then finally we're going to get redstone flux. Aha! Mechanism opened up. Okay, cool. The reason being is, by the way, why I can't wait to get going with this, because I am so tired of jumping up and down on this thing. It's not even funny. I don't mind clicking this here to grind it down. I don't mind the harvesting of all these things, anything. This thing here is so annoying. And you can make a mechanical squeezer, which I could craft, but it needs RF power to function, right? So I don't have that. But then by the time we get to RF power, I think that we won't be using this anymore. I think we're then gonna, get a crusher or pulverizer and so on, as well as hopefully a redstone furnace. So I can stop messing around with nuggets and then instantly get ingots. I think when that comes, I'm gonna be very happy. Where are we gonna put this guy? Let's put it right here. Let's open this GUI. Okay, so this is just a bigger anvil recipe crafting table. That's all it is, pretty much. Okay, so what should we work on here first? I don't think this one yet. I think right here. So I think we're gonna make this bellow here first. Let's see here what it takes. I guess I don't need the rest of this anymore. I can't make the runes because I still don't know how to make a mushroom. Maybe you guys have any ideas and can go down in the comments and let me know. I would really appreciate it. Bellow. Let's see here. What does it take to make this fella? Okay, so we need a clock, Soulforged steel, so we can make this here. Let's go ahead. I just need one, right? Yes. And what do these guys take? A bunch of nuggets. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 12, 24 nuggets. And for this guy here, 26, 28, 30, 32. Okay, so let's get 32 nuggets. 36. And I wanted to know is if we can shift click in here. Oh, that's pretty sweet that we can do that. That is cool. And then 2 more of these. And then I just need to get one of my bellow from over there. A clock was just 4 nuggets. Hopefully I have enough. Yes. Nuggets and... Oh, sorry. Was it just redstone or the quartz? Do I have another nether quartz? No. Okay, so let's just get one that we need right now. Let's sprint a little. Give me that. And you, I think it's just like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I wasn't sure if I put it in the grindstone or not. Let's go ahead and get our clock. All right, and now we'll go pick up the bellow from over here. Which I guess I'm gonna turn this off for now, just to make sure I don't need you anymore. Or you. Where's all this stuff going? I do have this still on. Okay, so it went in here. That's okay. Alright, is there a block underneath this? Okay, I want to be careful with these stupid poison thingamabobs, even though I could kill those right now. Get out of here. Stupid things. Let's see, do we have any poison things? No, I didn't get any of those. Alright, but I got the bellow. Let's go ahead and craft that. And this is just in a regular crafting table. There we go, cool. We get that done. Let's just turn it so the hole is over here. And let's see if this works. It does. I just saw it go down, up. Alright, cool. Very nice. I'll put the clock and stuff away. Maybe we can use that later on, maybe for smeltery or something. What do we get as a reward? 10 gears. That is sweet. Alright. Now this one here. Steel gearbox and steel axle. Let's do steel at better. That way it narrows it down a little better. Steel gearbox right there. So I need 2 of these. I need to make more Soulforged steel, I think. I got 8. This requires 8. Cool, so I only need to make 1 of those because I have 1 more here, and that was 3 nuggets and a redstone. Let's go ahead and get that crafted up, and then we'll come over here. Bam! Steel gearbox. Very nice. Now what does these guys take? Holy shnikes. I need how many? 4. Wow. This should give you more than 1. This is bananas. We have done these leather belts before. We know how to make the Soulforged steel now, which is a pain in the butt. Honestly. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot more, so I'm just gonna cook up a whole stack of this netherrack so I can get more soul urns filled. Before I get all this done, I wanted to try something out first with you guys, if it is possible. What? Oh boy. Yeah, I forgot. It needs one of those in there, and I don't have enough iron. So I am going to waste some iron right now just so we can do this here real quick. And I'm just going to get 2 nuggets here. I need that thing real quick. I know it's wasteful, but in order to make this a little bit quicker, there's 1. I need that 3rd one here as well. And this one, let's go ahead and make that. Bam. And put it in here. And then I need 8. I forgot now. What is it called? Crate? Or grate? No, there it is. Crate. Open crate. So what does it take? Is it living wood planks? Okay, I need 1 more. Because the thing is that I would like to be able to leave the thing on, right? Because I constantly place something there or something pops out of here, like just these 8 ground netherrack right here. But in order for me to fill this here, I need to be able to toss it into this hopper. And if I do that by manually, this sucks it up before it gets a chance to hit this, right? And so I thought maybe we can put an open crate directly on top of this with a hopper leading into it. Well, we're gonna try it, so... Where is it going? What's going on here? It did turn it. No, it's still ground netherrack. Dang it. So that means I need to just place this one higher. See, it sucks this stuff up so fast. I'm almost at the point that I replaced this thing here with a hopper hawk. Can we make this? Or does it take a rune? Let's check real quick. Hopper hawk. We need a rune of air, which we can make because we have the feather. So maybe I should invest this, and then I can put a item frame on here and say suck everything up but these. Well, let me go ahead and make that real quick. Let's go ahead and make this 1 rune. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. I got all this stuff. So you get that. And then these 2. And it should automatically start. And then we just need that guy and this guy. So we get our first set of right there. Elemental rune. Make sure it's gonna take that. Submit. So bam. And complete it. Alright, so we got our first rune right there. Let's put this one back here. And what else is required here? I need 2 gray, 2 light gray, and a redstone root. Okay. Let me show you. Where are my shears? I'm gonna need the shears real quick. Right there. I thought we're gonna get further today, but it's already very long into this episode. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done, don't get me wrong. Now let's just get a bunch of these so in case we need them in the future. And I need the redstone. Okay. Right, that's all I need here. Okay, so let's get one of these and see if we possibly have... Can I leave this here and also leave the shears here? I don't have enough gray. Okay, so I need to have the light gray. And was it regular gray? Yes. So gray and light gray. And bada bing, bada bing. Okay, so that's gonna give me enough, and then I can replant later. 4 and 4. Okay, let's put these back in that, and that is all I should need. Okay, let's try this. And wait a second, this is the Petal Apothecary, right? Yes, I forgot. So I'm also gonna need a regular seed, or any seed I think works as well, but I always just use these. So, oh yeah, I totally forgot about these guys over here. It's been many hours since I planted these. Let's see how far they have gotten. 39%, and this is at least 5-6 hours of playtime, guys. Okay, item frame. Let's see if we can make that. Item frame. I need a cut leather, and I think I have a cut leather. Yes, perfect. I'm gonna need to make a lot of that anyway. And molding, 8 of them. Do I have any of that? No, and I think that comes from that. So we'll just use 4. Give me that. Good. We got an item frame. And how do I make the floating one? I would like to make a... Oh, this is the mini one. The floating one. I know that there is a way of doing that. I'm just wondering if it only shows it on the first one. Okay, so I need dirt and then a pasteurized seed. Okay, good. Well, let's take the dirt with us. Because that way I don't need to put grass over there. And shoot, I forgot now. Yes, one of these. So we put that in the mana pool. And... So that takes any glimmering... Now wait a second. Do I make this with the hopper hawk up there? Let's see. Let's see if that works that way. No. I always thought that you make a floating make a floating flower first, and then you combine it with the other one. It's been so long since I made those. Do I have a Botania book? Don't think I ever made one. But let's just wing it. Let's use the green one because I have a lot of green or lime. See, I'm pretty sure that you do it this... What? What? Wait. Is there a glimmer? Oh, yes. You need 2 glowstone to make this a glimmering first. Okay. Only have 1 glowstone. Recipe. Let's go. Recipe for glowstone. Glowstone. I forgot how you make this. It was in the redstone. Okay. It's just 1 redstone in there. Let's take the second one with us. Man, that's a lot of stuff for just... What? Oh, I didn't put the transmutation thingy. Duh. I gotta put that first. Thank you, and always break that. Alright, so now we got that. Now, I'm pretty sure we cannot make, that. No. It needs to be this. Okay. So now we can put that in here. And that makes us a floating lime flower. Please combine. Yes! Okay, so the recipe just doesn't show up, but that's how you make it. Whew, I'm so happy that that worked. Okay, so now the other thing is that when I get rid of this... Oh boy, is there something underneath this? Well, here goes nothing. Okay, good. So now I can remove this as well. I don't need to have that anymore. 2 of you. Okay, so now we can put this back here. And then we can put the hopper hawk on top. And right here we can just put the item frame. And then I need to get 1 extra of these. So now I need to get the wand right there. Do I have 1 more netherrack in here so we can test this? Yes. If this actually works. Oh, but that means now it's not gonna pick it up. But I think the hopper hawk takes a while before it picks up things anyway. Now this is not gonna pick it up because it is. Pick up only items in the frame. And if I change this to function mode and right click this, it says pick up only items not in the frame. But I do want to pick that up. Okay, let's just try this for a second, because I think the hopper hawk takes a minute before it will actually pick items up. So let's just put this guy on here for a second, just so I have a little bit of a gap here. And now we'll put this on here. Break you again. And now we can put that right there and put these. Okay, the urn is there. It is powered, right? Yes. Okay. So now when we put these in here, the stuff is gonna spill, but after a short time it picks them up. You see that? That is what I want. Now the other thing I'm gonna put here though is I'm gonna put this trapdoor right there. Oh, it gives off a redstone signal. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't fall into the fire. I got it. Can I place it here? So that way I can get there, right? This is just there so when the items spill, they don't have any chance of falling into the fire from the bellow. That is cool. And with this floating hopper hawk, I also don't need to worry about items just getting stuck behind the axle or something, because it actually just sucks it up. It doesn't actually have the animation where it comes over. So I like that. Is this still properly working over here if I do that? Let's just check that out. I think it made something. Is anything going up in here? Yes, it does. And notice I also don't get that weird UI bug that I get from the item vacuum. Very cool. Well, I'm gonna continue grinding here, getting all the stuff together. This took me a very long time to make. This was actually close to 3 hours to make the rest of the Soulforged steel. What did I come over here? Yes, I wanted to show you guys how long it took me. These guys were at 39% earlier. Now they're at 65%. That's how long it took me to make all this stuff. And I also did a little bit of calculation. I'm going to tell you guys those in a second. Once we made these 4, I needed to make all the steel for these guys right here, which took 4 each, and then all the nuggets, and I also needed to make all these nuggets. We had the 4 gears earlier, and the leather was no problem, right? But now we can make these 4 steel axles that we're never going to use, probably. But we need to make them for the quest. Oops. Right there. And they completed. Good. No rewards for that. Just to give you an idea real quick is, so next episode we are going to set up the RF power and also a metal press, because let me just go right here. In order to make that dynamo that I showed you earlier, we need one of these. So we have one, which is fine. So we can make the dynamo, so we can set up RF power. But in order to make one of these right here, if I wanted to make another one, it will take me 36 Soulforged steel ingots, okay? And I'm not counting these 2 in the middle here, just the steel parts, which requires 288 netherrack for all the soul urns and 144 sand to make all the end stone out of sandstone. That is the easy part. But the 36 Soulforged steel ingots I need 36 charcoals for that, which every charcoal I need to jump onto 6 times, so that's 216 jumps to get it into the pulverized version. 36 iron ingots, which equals 324 iron nuggets, which equals 648 times. I have to right-click and switch the hotbar over here on this thing. So right here, you know, you right-click with the item, right-click with the staff, right-click with the item, right-click in the staff. I need to do that 648 times to get all these nuggets done. And to get the nuggets, I need to jump 389 times on here. After I get the iron ore, turn that into the crystals, and then put it in here. So that is altogether 605 jumps and 648 times the right-clicking. So now you guys can see why I want this to be automated. This is not something I want to do again. This is bananas. Okay, making this Soulforged ingots just now for this was already a lot of work. And if I had to make another one of these, it's not going to happen. So we need to get a powered version of this. This over here, we're not going to be able to automate until we get into extra utilities with the mechanical user, which is blocked. It's not blocked, it's progression blocked. Because when you check here, mechanical user. What? If I can spell it. Right here, we need one of these here. Well, this is the miner actually, right here, this guy. We need a resonating redstone crystal. And there's no recipes for that. Usually you can cut up the ender pearls and then put the 4 redstone to get this. But it doesn't work. The only way you can get that in this mod pack, from what I understand, is to make redstone ore and then break that with a pick, and then you have a chance of getting one of them. Which is gonna be terrible, but at least it's there once we can make redstone ore, which we're also far off, okay? So, just to let you know, we need to automate stuff. This needs to happen here for sure. The clicks over here, I'm just gonna have to get through, but once we get RF power, and we can make the redstone furnace, that's when everything changes, because then I can simply turn the dust into ingots, and we don't need to right-click anyway. So, this is what I'm really out for here, but there's one thing we need to get started with next also is the calculator mod, so we can get that, and then there was the gears. The only way to make gears in this pack is via the metal press, right? So we need to get that going. And for that, I wanted to check here real quick. That's why I'm making the engineer's manual, because I don't remember where is the metal press. Is that on the heavy machinery? Yes, right there. So for the metal press, we'll need 2 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone engineering block, a piston, 2 conveyor belts, and a heavy engineering block. Let's just check out real quick what the engineering blocks cost. I'm kind of interested. Engineering. So we need light. This is copper, iron, and the mechanical parts, and steel and electrum. How the heck are we gonna make electrum? Stoke crucible, no. How are we gonna be able? So we need to do tinkers first, okay? I'm probably looking ahead, and the quest book is exactly gonna lead us in the way. But I'm just, you know, I want to get into I want to get into machines. This needs to happen now, because I am really not happy anymore about all the jumping you need to do in that stupid thing. And I'm sorry that I'm beating a dead horse, but I just wanted to tell you guys how crazy it was to make all this. So the next quest here is that we're gonna do today is this one right here, and then we're almost done for today. I want to make the refined hacksaw, the sticky piston, and the rod here. And it says that we can use the iron spike in front of a sticky piston to break blocks in front of it. Which I don't know if I'll ever use it, because there's a Botania way of doing this in a row. But we'll see. It's a good path. I have no idea what the iron rod is for, but we're going to make it anyway. So here's our sticky piston. I'm probably going to have to click here again, so it gives me credit. Good. Then we need to make some of these iron rods right here. That was for... not this one here. No. That was for that thing right here. Yes. Which we need the stone corner in the first place. So we have to make the hacksaw first, which is in here. So I need a couple more nuggets. Okay, so let's make this thing over here. Bam. So we got this one as well. Alright. What? Okay. And now we need to make this iron rod. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to use this hacksaw. Where? Oh yeah, I put a new drawer right here. Do we put this? Aha. Like that. Like that. And like that. Okay. So this is just like the old saw that we used to have from Forged Microblocks. Okay, there we go. So we get an iron rod. And there's no usage for this, guys. I don't know what we need this for. I'm not really sure, but we made it. And that gives us 2 repeaters and a hopper, which is nice. Okay, so now next it's going to take us to make the kinetic dynamo. And then we can make a faster windmill. And I think I'm going to do the windmill because it's going to be much easier to set up than making a big thing for water. And we shouldn't have any problems with it, so it should work. And we got this. Did anything else open up? This one we can't do. There is no recipe for mushrooms. This one eventually. Okay, so I think that's it for today. If you guys have any idea what this iron rod is going to be for, please let me know down in the comments. And otherwise, I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding again between episodes, but this time at least it's only iron and steel, not the Soulforged, because I want to get everything together for this guy here. We have not checked yet the redstone engineering block. Oh no, I said I can't do this because I need the electrum. So... Huh. Well, I got a lot of grinding to do anyway. We're gonna need a lot of steel regardless, so I'm gonna make that. And the book is I'm opening the wrong book. Sorry, this one right here. Right there. So I'm gonna make sure I got everything ready for this. It's just cutting up a bunch of copper for the wires and so on. And I'm also gonna get everything ready for the windmill sails. Let's see if those are any expensive. Just a regular way of doing it. Okay, so that's no problem. Alright, guys. If you guys have any tips or tricks that you can think of for the mushrooms, I really appreciate it, but I don't think there's a way of making a mushroom. And otherwise, we'll continue with RF power, finally. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of room for that anyway. We might extend the platform over here to keep the machines in kind of the same area, right? And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.